bit of a personal question here. If you're married, do you have regrets about money? Maybe. We'll just stick with that. A new poll asked that question, and it's found plenty of Canadians do have regrets, and they wish they had engaged each other on financial matters while they were still engaged. Jeannie Lee now on probably the best advice you're going to find on television today. How many married people are conflicted about money?
About 2 out of 3 couples.
Wow.
And not a real surprise, given that whenever you read stories about divorce, one of the key reasons seems to be conflict over money. Haven't you found that? So BMO polled about 1,000 Canadians for its wedding poll and found that 62% of married couples wish they had had the big talk about money before the big day. And specifically about these issues. Number one, the need to set up an emergency fund. 28% regret not dealing with that one. Setting short-term and long-term financial goals, a regret for 25%. And about the same, wish they had hashed out the whole thing of how to deal with day-to-day finances. So really the nitty-gritty. And those are the top regrets. Meanwhile, 40% admitted to having different investing styles. Now, investing, that can mean a lot of things. Is it a case of savings versus spending, a case of being aggressive with the way you invest, or very conservative, or even what is an investment? Going on vacation or your retirement? Instant gratification or not? You see, there's so much to talk about, but apparently it doesn't get talked about very often.
But it does make sense to talk about it before the big day, right?
Sure.
That's not happening?
Apparently not, because that was part of the poll as well, asking engaged couples whether they had had the talk. And in fact, less than half of them had, because it's just way more fun to talk about everything else, right? Flowers and food and wine and how to make that big love. What's that? Tell me about your credit score instead, please, I would say. But anyway, that is what the finding was, that people really didn't want to talk about even the nitty-gritty stuff, the day-to-day mundane things like who's going to handle the checking account, and big things like how do we save for that big house that we're dreaming of. So there are some tips. Apparently, honesty matters, number one. Fess up about what you owe and what you own, and agree or compromise on goals, as well as creating that boring budget. You need to do it. And also look ahead to life events down the road, not just the big wedding. So, maybe dating. You have to start with dating. You say things like, you blow my mind, but are you going to blow my bank account?
Are you going to blow my budget?
Exactly.
I'm going to have you come along with my dates now.